And so we are back on some more Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. So in the last video, as you saw, we went and killed Midra. It took me a little longer than it should have, and I unfortunately did not upload yesterday. I'm recording this on literally the same day that I finished the Midra video. I'm actually recording this an hour later. Like I said, I want to do a double upload. I need to be done with this run in its entirety by Thursday, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. But if you guys want to add anything to this run, and I'm going to also add something to this in a minute. If you guys want to add anything though, drop those down in the comments and I'm going to add them to a list, and every single time that I update that list, you'll be the first to see. So that can include whatever you want: incantations, bosses, rules. It does not matter to me. I will go out of my way to go do it. It doesn't matter if it's in the DLC or in the base game either. So this run is being curated by all of you, so thank you once again. Also, I just want to mention it, we did hit 50 hours of combined watch time on my channel. Alongside, we are currently sitting at 16 or 17 subscribers as of the 20th of January. So once again, I will never be ungrateful for all of you. Thank you truly. With that being said, if you guys do end up liking this video, drop a like down below. If you want to see some more of this type of content, I upload pretty much every single day, so drop a sub. In this video, we're going to go kill Mesmer, and we have to use our brand new Midra's Flame of Frenzy incantation at least once in the boss fight itself. So that'll be pretty fun. I was not recommended anything else except for a rule for Radahn. I'm not going to show you what that rule is yet because it's going to be really entertaining, but I am going to do it. It's really dumb. It's really stupid, but you might end up seeing the entirety of the B-movie script in my channel history at some point. So look forward to that, because I'm gonna have to set up how to do that when we inevitably get there, but I'll show you guys that when the day comes. So anyway, like I said, we're gonna go kill Mesmer, and we have some very good news to talk about today, I must say. So I don't know if this is going to affect the recording or not, but I'm currently installing Arknight's Enfield. The pre-download just opened up, and I'm installing it. Anyway, I'm currently pre-installing it. That game is going to be done pretty much by the time I'm done recording, if not before then. So if it ends up messing with anything, by the way, that's my bad. I've never installed a game while I was recording, so if it does end up messing with anything, my bad. That's why the video is gonna come out in a funny way, I guess. I need to be done with this run in its entirety by Thursday, which only gives me 2 days to go and do that. Let's be serious for a minute though. If this run ends up taking me past Thursday, at that point it was just me being a dumbass. The hardest boss I feel like we have left is probably PCR, to be honest with you. I think PCR is just going to give me a hassle just because, I mean, it is PCR. But yeah, I am currently installing Enfield. I'm so excited for that fucking game, man. I cannot wait for Enfield, and I cannot wait to make content on it. Like I said, though, I don't know what I'm going to record, so we're going to just figure it out together. Once again, Code Vein 2 is coming out as well in now 10 days. Well, actually no, it comes out in three or 4 days for me, or maybe 5. I don't know. I'll have to see when the early access actually opens up, but I think it's on the 26th, so that would give me 6 days. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, so we have a lot to do, by the way. I have to play Enfield. I plan on double uploading it, and then I also have to play through Code Vein 2, and then I have to still balance out between a bunch of different games. It's, man, I can't wait. I don't believe I mentioned it before, but with PCR and why Radahn is actually here and is the final fight of the DLC, if you don't know why, it's because basically what ended up happening is they took Mohg's body and then they put Radahn into it, pretty much. If that makes sense. It's a bit odd. At least from what I can understand, that's basically what's happening, is they took Mohg's body and used it to allow Radahn to be the consort. So Mohg, all in all, through this whole thing has been fucked, to say the least. Mohg has been absolutely fucked. Like, Mohg is such a, like, I feel bad for him, to be honest with you, because truth be told, he doesn't know any of this that's happening. He's being enchanted by Miquella, right? And then on top of being enchanted by Miquella, Mikola. He's then killed for Mikola, and then also just gets absorbed once again for Mikola. Like, at its core, Moog is the byproduct of, like, the most unfortunate case of manipulation, I think, in the game. Is there a character that was manipulated more than Moog in, like, the grand scheme of things? Because if there is, I don't think I can think of one. Unfortunately, I really don't. I mean, you know, actually, you could probably argue that there were certain characters like Millicent was being strung along, but I wouldn't say she was being manipulated. You know what I mean? Like, she definitely didn't come off as feeling like she was being manipulated. She was simply trying to live her life, and then she obviously came to the realization that she would become a Valkyrie, which is not what she wanted. And also, she was basically being kind of like brought into being the next sort of like rot goddess, or not the rot goddess, but like the next step for the kindreds of rot to have a connection to the outer god of rot. It's a whole thing, man. Elden Ring lore is something else, let me tell you. But yeah, I don't know if there's a character more manipulated than Moog, unfortunately. I mean, Moog just didn't even have like a chance, to be honest with you. I mean, what the fuck was he supposed to do? He couldn't think for himself. I remember when base game Elden Ring came out, like vanilla Elden Ring, and everyone, myself included, was like, yeah, Moog is a piece of shit, and he's like kind of a weirdo too. And then it came out that he was literally not in control of himself that entire time, and everyone's like, we're, you know, my bad. I don't know. Elden Ring lore is an interesting thing, but here we go. But we are finally at what I consider to be the best Shadow of the Erdtree boss. I love Mesmer with my entire being. Mesmer is so fucking cool. So I think I talked about this the last time I fought Mesmer as well, but I actually own 2 of the collector's editions for Shadow of the Erdtree. I pre-ordered both. I didn't mean to. They said that I canceled the first one, which I did, and I never did, apparently, I guess, even though they literally said that it wasn't going to be shipping. So I was like, well, fuck, I got to get a different one then. So I ended up getting a second one, which I assumed would be the only one that I'd be getting. And then I got both, and then I couldn't return it. So now I have an unopened collector's edition for Shadow of the Erdtree, never opened. It's still in the box that it came out of when it came off of whatever delivery service they used. It's sitting in the cardboard box. It literally, the tape is still on it, the packing tape. I have not opened that thing. The other one I did open, though, Mesmer's chilling over by my bed. It's fucking awesome. Anyway, I love Mesmer. And actually, speaking of Elden Ring, like, collector's edition stuff, I want that Melania helmet so fucking badly. I'm gonna let this whole thing play out, too. This cutscene's awesome.
Mongrel intruder. That tarnished, it seemeth. Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light? Yet, my purpose standeth unchanged. Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
One of my favorite lines in the whole fucking game. Oh, I love it. All right, here we go. Damage check. As expected, really good. Ooh, okay, I gotta relearn my timings here. Oh, I was swapping my thing. Whoopsie. I think we're all right, though. This might be a lightning spear type of fight. 1197, that's not really that different, I don't believe. Now, here I could definitely do a charged Knight's Lightning Spear if I space it properly, but... There we go. Do a little unlock action there. Fuck. Ooh, I rolled early and I didn't get caught. I did get caught there, though. I love this fucking fight, man. Oh my god, he's so cool. Say it again. Just say it again. I don't even care. Say it again. Oh my god, I love this fight so fucking much, man. It's so good. Why did they make Mesmer so good, man? Fuck, he's so good. All right, let's get the Golden Vow. Let's get my Physic, and then we will probably just use this early, I feel. All right, let's try it. Roll. Pop it. Please hit him. Okay, good. No! Put that thing away. Uh-oh, fuck, I rolled early. Okay, yeah, we could definitely get the Midra's. I paused to let him say that, I'm not gonna lie. No, we could definitely get Midra's, like, Flame of Frenzy or whatever. We could get that thing off instantaneously if we do it right. So let's Physic and then Golden Vow so I can get a little bit more time on my Golden Vow. And then maybe I do check what Knight's Lightning Spear is gonna do with Golden Vow. The only problem, I can't see what he's doing when I pop that, so that's gonna be a bit scary. Oh, 2400? That's 1524 though. I mean, it's much faster. I wonder if it's even worth it. Oh shit! You know what? At least I died in style. Oh, I can't even be mad, man. I could die to Mesmer 50 times. Not that I want to, but I could. And I don't care. I would have fun doing it, man. This fight is just... This is peak FromSoft right here, man. Ugh, I love it so much. It's so good. It's so good. Fuck, he hit that? Damn, that was almost a phase 2. It was. I wasn't rolling quick enough. Okay, I see. I see my mistake. Let this whole thing play out at least once.
I will not suffer. Our Lord, devoid of light. No, Mother, forgive me. Soon tarnished. Wilt thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light?
I love this fucking fight. I mean, I misplayed the fuck out of that, but god damn, you should see the grin on my fucking face, man. I love this fight so much. He's so good. Oh, man. All right. That was a good one, man. Fuck. Ugh, I love this fight. Second phase, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna make the pimp decision now. It's definitely not an Ancient Dragon Lightning Spear, so don't you worry about that shit. Knight's Lightning Spear, whatever. Same difference. Why am I greeting? Why am I greeting? Why am I greeting? Not gonna greet it though. This is, if I don't fuck it up, perfect. All right, that should be it. Bam, baby. That is the single best shadow boss in the entire fucking DLC. I love this fight. God damn. The visuals, the lore, the music, him, the moveset, everything. It's just fucking perfection. FromSoft cooked so hard. I love this fight so much. And of course, conveniently, they managed to put it in my favorite area as well. Hey, Hornsent. But yeah, there we go. That is my favorite and what I consider to be the best Shadow of the Erdtree boss done. And honestly, it did not take me that long. I did end up taking a little break just to go do some other stuff, but that all in all did not take me that long. Also, I'm not going to include them because, I mean, why would I? But I ended up no-hitting the first phase and partial second phase like 3 times. All in all, that took me probably 20-ish goes at it. It really wasn't that bad. It was like 20-ish tries, and of those 20 tries, 3 of them were partially no-hit, so that's pretty cool. And with that, we now have Mesmer's Orb. This will be our next incantation we must use on the next Remembrance boss, which is going to be Bale. So that'll be pretty fun. By the way, Spear of the Impaler, not gonna lie, I don't really like this, in all honesty with you. I believe the R2 is a throw. I don't think you can actually, like, charge R2 it or anything like that. I think it's just a throw. I don't really like it. I do like the Ash of War on it, though. That thing is so fucking cool. But this is what we are gonna be using. It's Mesmer's Orb. Summon Mesmer's Flame to form a giant floating orb. The orb soars towards a foe, crashing into the earth and exploding. Charging then enhances the potency of it. So Mesmer despised his own fire. Time and time again, he hoped to rid himself of it, but ever did it burn. Mesmer has some of the best lore in FromSoft's catalog, at least in my opinion, and arguably caps off the best area in the DLC. God, man, Mesmer. I could talk about Mesmer all fucking day. I love Mesmer. Is this a, okay, so we can't do it here. You know, actually, we could do it from here. I gotta go burn the tree at some point anyway, or the thorns. But with that, we are done using Midra's Flame of Frenzy. By the way, this thing is not great against any boss. It's good against it's definitely good against NPCs though. But as you can see, we actually have 2 different Mesmer flame sorcery things that get buffed by, I believe, a certain, is it a catalyst? Not a catalyst. Jesus Christ, that is not the seal. There you go. Sorry, catalyst is the Dark Souls equivalent of sealed. It's either that or a talisman. I don't remember. But we need to use this one, which is Mesmer's Orb, and this is what it looks like. So you kind of do what he does, where you drop in, and so we charge it, and it takes a little longer, but then the explosion is a lot larger. So it doesn't really take that much mana, in all honesty with you. So very cool. Like I said, we'll have to use that on Bale, as that will be our final pre-Radahn fight. Also, that means we get to level up our Shadow Tree Blessing. So we are currently sitting at 10. I can go all the way to 12, and I probably will be, to be honest with you. So I'll have to figure out where to get some more of those, but to be honest with you, I don't even know if I'm going to go search for them. I kind of don't care, but other than that, I have to go into the Jagged Peak and actually do everything, to be honest with you. I have not been into the Jagged Peak at all outside of like here, and that's basically it. So I'm gonna have to go do that. I'm gonna also have to figure out how to keep the priestess around. So well, I know how. I just have to figure out where she actually ends up after I make it nighttime and all that, but it's fine. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like down below. If you want to see some more of this type of content, I upload pretty much every single day, sometimes, as you can see, twice. So drop a sub. If you guys want to add anything to this run, by the way, this is a run being curated by all of you. That includes incantations, bosses, rules, anything. Vanilla or DLC, it does not matter. You can add whatever you want. With that being said, every single time that I update that list, you'll be the first to see. So drop those down in the comments if you want to see something new. Anyway, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all later.